Now to the dish for
Leading
Norfolk,
off for
Daz
Norfolk,
Cameron.
the center fielder, Daz Cameron.
And we're underway here this afternoon. Here's the 1-0 offering. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. And the slider just misses.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Arroyo. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 16, Kobe.
Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Outside, that's a ball.
1 out and the base is empty. Foul ball there. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Lux. 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 13, Heston.
So 2 down now,
Kerstad.
and here at the plate, Heston Kerstad really needs to start making more contact, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over the last 5. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground, and it goes just foul. The 2-2. And there's a ball.
Count.
What a take with 2 strikes. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. Safe. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Frank Blunt.
2 outs and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Frank Blunt. In the air to center, McAfee under it. And that's the end of the inning. They leave 1 runner on base. Half inning done, we've got no score yet. Now it's the right fielder,
Leading off
Austin
for
Hendrick.
the bats, the right fielder, Austin Hendrick.
Ball 1 there. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He works with a slurve, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally mixes in a cutter.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Here's the 3-0. There's a strike. Grounder left side, and that's just foul. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Quincy McAfee, the next to hit.
McAfee.
Ball one. 1-0.
Swing and a rocket.
I got it. Relay two.
Brings it in. One away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
So digging in, Gavin Lux.
Ball one, no strikes.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in.
Nope, outside.
And fires in a heater at 95. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. A two-run blast, and they lead it. It's 2-0. What a job to keep that one fair. On a breaking ball, if you're out in front like he was, you're expecting it to hook foul. This time, though, he was able to stay back just long enough to tuck it inside the pole for a homer. At the plate, Edwin Rios. Still just one out here in the inning. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. And the count, 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. Kerstead in position. And 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Davis.
Next is the designated hitter, Davis Wenzel. And that one fouled off. Down 0-2, swings through it. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Two outs and nobody aboard. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 1-2. Downstairs.
2-2 to count.
Here's a grounder up the middle. Handles the chance. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run blast. 1 inning in the books here. The Bats lead it 2-0. The Tides at the plate here in the second inning.
The left fielder, Dylan Carlson.
And the slider just misses. Sycamore stands at 6 foot even. He throws a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally works with a slurve. Strike 1. Strike on the inside corner. That's a little bit low. Dances out of the way. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. This one is labeled. That one hops against the fence. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. He was all over that one. And one thing to notice here, he didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back long enough to drive that one the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. Next up for the Tides, Hudson Haskin. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. Fly ball left field. And there's one down. Digging in for the Tides, Luis Vazquez.
Luis Vazquez.
Hey, keep it going, clutch up for us. Nice.
And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners with 1 out. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That one might as well have been placed on a tee, right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Now it's the second baseman, Noelberth Romero.
Better right now.
Ball! That pitch is out.
First and third, 1 away. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
The catcher, David.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. First and second with 1 away. David Banuelos getting ready to hit.
1-0.
That misses. Ball 2. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. Here's the 2-0 pitch. On the ground, right side, fair ball. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, scores easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Now batting, The center
Gets it
fielder,
done
Daz.
to drive in the run and tie it back up. Nice job to keep the hands tight to the body and get the barrel on plane with the ball there. That's why he was able to scorch that one up the first base line for a hit. We head back to the top of the order. Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Daz Cameron.
Nobody better. Clutch up for us right now.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. After giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter. Whatever they need to do to break. 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. 1-1 pitch now. Swings through that one for strike 2. In this spot, he knows he has to execute. Looking for either a strikeout or a double play. And the slider just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Ground ball, right side. Off balance speed, there's one. Back to first, not in time.
The third baseman.
The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's got to love seeing that. So up next, Kobe Mayo. First time up was a pop-out. And there's a strike. The 0-1. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder to third, Collier. There with plenty of time, inning over. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 1 left aboard. Midway through the second, Norfolk ahead in this game, 3-2. Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
up
2.
for
Now the
bat,
third baseman,
the third
Cam
baseman,
Collier.
Cam Collier.
Swing and a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. So digging in, Blake Dunn. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Now here's the 0-2. Got him. Now 1 out. Efficient work on the mound there.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Edwin Arroyo.
So up next, Edwin Arroyo. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Ground ball could be 2. Oh, great stuff. Goes to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Heading on now to the top of the third. Norfolk with the lead, 3-2. On to the next inning, and now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Number 13, Heston Kjerstad.
And that one hit to first. That's the first
He's
out.
out.
Nice late-breaking
Now
slider
batting,
there. Hitter
the
was
first
out in
baseman,
front, and that's a
Frank
recipe for a
Blunt.
weak grounder like you just saw. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Frank Blunt.
Aye.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Base hit, that one scorched through the infield. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder Dylan Carlson.
So digging in, Dylan Carlson. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swing, and this one towards left center field. Racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter Hudson Haskin.
Next up for the Tides, Hudson Haskin. Strike 1.
0-1.
Blunt leads off of first with 2 away.
0-1.
One pitch fouled away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. The Tide's out in front, 3-2. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and here's the catcher, Matt Nelson.
Matt Nelson.
Drive along the left field line. Fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. That's a really clean swing he put on that ball. Met it out front and pulled it into the outfield for a line drive base hit. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Austin Hendrick. Walked and came around to score the first time up.
Nope. Outside.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush. And now it's runners at first and second. Next up for the bats,
The center
Quincy
fielder,
McAfee.
number 3, Quincy McAfee.
Inside, ball 1.
First and second here with nobody out. 2-1 pitch coming. Swing lifted to left field. Carlson. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Now at the dish, Gavin Lux. He's already homered in this ballgame. Grounder on the right side. Could be two. Off balance speed. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done. And that'll do it. So they work around the leadoff double. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Tides lead it 3-2.
But my mojo right and my motor right. So I roll the dice. So I seize the day.
This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. Welcome back to Louisville. We're in the top of the 4th inning. This one is labeled.
Come on, ball. Get up, get up, get up.
It's off the top of the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Noelberth Romero digs in now. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Vasquez at second with nobody out. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. Well, it was a 2-strike count, but a hit by pitch puts the runner aboard.
Now batting,
So up next,
catcher,
David Banuelos. Nobody out with runners at first and second. Big spot for the pitcher and this defense. They'd like to roll too.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
This could be a big moment in this game. A
0-1.
hit swings it toward the offense, but failing to capitalize gives a lot of momentum back to the pitcher. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. Way inside, and that hits the batter. And they're all loaded up. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. TJ Sycamore is done, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with the new pitcher after this.
Now the
Righty
bat,
reliever out of the pen, Graham
number
Ashcraft.
23,
The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one.
Ashcraft.
And now the center fielder, Daz Cameron.
What's up right here?
Nope,
Deep
that's a
breath
ball.
for the pitcher. This is a pretty
Ball
big
one, no
jam.
strike.
Gotta stay composed and execute. The 1-0 pitch.
Ball two.
Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. So the base is all loaded up now. Ground ball, left side, could be two. To second, there's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
The third baseman, number 16, Kobe
They may have
Mayo.
scored one there, but with the bases loaded and nobody out, that may have cost them a chance at scoring multiple runs in the inning. That double play could be a real blow to their momentum. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. It's a K. Nice job controlling the damage out there. So a run on one hit, no errors, one runner left on base. Midway through the fourth, Norfolk ahead in this game, 4-2. Welcome back. The Mets at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The first baseman,
Edwin Rios now at the plate.
Rios.
Nope. Ball one. Ball
This
two.
patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one fouled off, 2-2 now. That's
We got
down and
full
in.
count.
Struck the batter out without a swing. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Stepping to the plate for
Now
Louisville,
batting,
Davis
the
wins out.
designated hitter,
Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run.
Down.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2 now.
Counts full.
One out and the base is empty. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk.
Now batting, the third baseman, Cam
One gone, runner
Collier.
at first. Digging in, Cam Collier. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In for a strike. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Next one
That's out.
misses. Ball one. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it.
2-2 the count.
Rolls away a little bit. Two-two pitch. Good
We
eye
got a
there.
full count.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit.
We like three.
The tying run is aboard.
Now batting, the left fielder, Blake.
Now the left fielder, Blake
Dunn.
Dunn, went down on strikes the first time through. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. Fouled off left side. Wenzel, the lead runner at second. Collier over at first with one away. Next
One ball,
offering misses
two
way
strikes.
outside. Inside,
balls,
nearly got
two
the
strikes.
batter. One out, runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. Two away. And here is
Now
Edwin
batting,
Arroyo,
the
hitting to
shortstop,
a double play the
Edwin.
first time around.
Arroyo.
There's a strike.
One and one.
One-two offering. And that
Ball,
one is
that's
inside.
inside.
Hit on the ground to the right side. That's the third out, inning over. No runs, one hit, two left. On to the top of the fifth. The Tide's out in front, 4-2. We're ready for the fifth
Leading
inning.
off for
Stepping to the
Norfolk,
plate now
the
for
right
Norfolk,
fielder, number
Heston
13,
Kjerstad.
Heston Kjerstad.
Ashcraft measures 6'2", 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-1 now. A frozen rope. Grabs it on the run. And he may be feeling
first
down
baseman,
as he
number
heads back
3,
to the dugout,
Greg
but that's a swing to be
Lund.
proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Done. Under it. And there's two down.
Now batting, left fielder, Dylan
So
Carlson.
two down now, and here at the plate, Dylan Carlson. 1 for 2. Swings and a broken bat ground ball to third. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Offense held in check here. Last half of the fifth coming up. Norfolk with the lead, 4-2.
I've been busy flossing. I got options, watching, but I don't want them. Ben Franks.
Bottom half of the fifth,
Leading
and the
off
bat's
for
at
the
the plate.
bat, the catcher, Matt.
There are a few acceptable ways to pronounce this city's name, but if you don't want to find yourself in trouble, just don't call it Louisville. If you want to sound like a local, it's Louisville. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first two pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Lifted in the air, right field. One up, one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin.
And now, Austin Hendrick. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. The Bats trailing by 2. Bottom half of the fifth.
Aye. 1-1.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2 now. That one misses low. Now the payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball right by the bat.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Quincy
3,
McAfee.
Quincy McAfee.
Ball 1. Ball, that's in.
2 outs, bases empty. And that one fouled off. That one fouled off, 2-2 now. Line drive. Catch is made, inning over. Not much going on for the offense that time. 5 innings down. The Tides lead it 4-2. On to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Hudson Haskin.
Haskin.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Late swing fouled it off. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. That one's back there. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Now batting, the shortstop, Luis.
Here's the shortstop at the
Vasquez.
plate, Luis Vasquez.
Ball.
That one fouled hard the other way. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. In the air, right field, and it stays fair. Around first, hustling for two. In safely with a double, second of the day.
Now batting, second baseman, Noelber Romero.
So a runner aboard. Here's the second baseman, Noelber Romero.
Hey, Big Mama right here. We need you. Here we go.
Aye. 0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sliced down the right side. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch.
One ball.
This
two
one's
strikes.
in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Young, up and throwing. Suter, also throwing. One-two pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just
ball
off the
two.
outside edge. Ball 2.
2-2
Runner at
count.
second here, and one away. This pitch
got
misses.
3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Got the batter looking for the K. Frozen with the heater at the knees. That's about as close
Now
as you can get on a
catcher,
3-2
David
pitch, especially after a
Bonello.
battle like that one. I'm sure he was hoping for ball 4 at the plate, but it's the backwards K instead. Here's the catcher, David Banuelos.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
And that's
Ball
off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Takes a strike. One ball, one strike. Gets a chase on that one. Not likely he'll have
ball,
much success
two
swinging
strikes.
at the high heat like that. On the mound, he might as well keep going back to that pitch. Here's the 1-2 offering. Got the batter swinging. Back-to-back Ks. A double in the inning, but the runner is stranded. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up as we approach the bottom of the sixth. The Tide's out in front, 4-2.
It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing.
Now pitching
Back now for the bottom of the sixth,
Number
and there's a new
28.
pitcher on the mound, Trevor Rogers. This season has gotten hit around pretty good.
Leading off
Now
for
it's the
bat,
second baseman,
the second
Gavin
baseman,
Lux. And in the first inning, he started off his day at the dish with a 2-run homer. Not a bad way to get things going.
Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and match.
Rogers,
1-0.
a former All-Star. He works with a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he mixes in a slider.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth.
Now batting, the first
And
baseman.
here's the first baseman, Edwin Rios.
Rio.
Aye! All ones the count. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. The Tides leading by 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Up and in,
Ball 2.
2-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Now
And this
batting,
is the
the
kind of work the
designated hitter,
manager was
Jake
hoping
Betts.
for, calling him out of the bullpen to start this
down.
inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. And now at the plate, Davis Wenzel. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Fly ball to left, down the line.
I got it, me.
That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning up next. Norfolk ahead in this game, 4-2.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then
We
you
go
really
to the top of the
Leading
7th.
off for
And
Norfolk,
now the center fielder, Daz Cameron.
Cameron.
Late swing, fouled off. On 0-1, the delivery. Here's a fly to center. McAfee. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 16, Kobe.
So
Mayo.
digging in, Kobe Mayo. And the slider catches the zone. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
That's a ball.
1 out and the base is empty. And the count 1-2. raced down the line for a base hit into right field. Around first and heading for second. Here comes the throw. And into second with one away. That's a double. That's a swing he's been looking for. It's been a rough year for him at the dish. If he can do that more consistently, the numbers are going to go in the right direction. So up next, Heston Kjerstad, 1 for 3. In the air to left. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3, Frank Blunt.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Frank Blunt.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above. Gets the slider in there for a strike. It's a comebacker to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Time to stretch. The Tides lead it 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Cam
Collier.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Here comes the 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swing, ground ball out to short. And that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting, the left fielder, Blake God.
So digging in, Blake Dunn, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge. The bats, with the tying run at the dish. And here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Edwin Arroyo.
Arroyo.
Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And the tying run's at the plate.
Hey! 1-1.
One and one. Here's the pitch. Way out front for strike two. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Tying run waits at the plate, and a swing and a miss. 2 out. That wasn't an overpowering fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Matt Nelson. Swing and a foul straight back. Collier leading off first with 2 away. That one not close. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, and he strikes out. They get a leadoff single, but leave the runner stranded. 8th inning coming up next. Norfolk with the lead, 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Zach Maxwell. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Ball in.
Rips that to right. There's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hudson Haskin.
Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Hudson Haskin. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Alex Young preparing to come on if needed. Suter getting loose as well. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Luis
Vasquez, the next to hit. He's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles and a single. Fouled off, he was late. Base hit. Quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Back-to-back singles. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
The batter now, Noelberth Romero. There's a strike. runners at first and second with one out. There's a strike. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Got the K. Now 2 away. Here's the catcher, David Banuelos.
Catcher, David Banuelos.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us.
This one is in there. 0-1. Haskin over at second. Vasquez on at first with 2 away. Next one's fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Battling here, fouls it away. 2 outs, runners at first and second.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, high fly down the right field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Right now, he's struggling to throw something by the batter. At the plate, that's got to be a confidence boost for him, making contact and frustrating this arm. And a swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Couple of strikeouts with runners on to get out of it. Sometimes you really have to bear down, and that's exactly what you just witnessed. Nice job to get out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Norfolk.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
34.
into the bottom of the 8th, Roansy Contreras. Giving up a few too many hits so far this season. To the top of the order we go. Austin Hendrick getting ready to hit.
Austin
Contreras, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fastball in for a strike. Now this is belted to right. Back there. Snags it on the warning track. Just missed that one a bit. Hansi McAfee. And it's a pop-up. Banuelos gets under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gavin.
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. He's already gone yard in this game. First offering misses the mark. One pitch fouled away. And 1-2. Upstairs.
Oh, that's too high.
2-2 now. And that's too high. Edwin Rios waits on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Significant opportunity now with a good runner on
Now
first
batting,
and 2
first
away.
baseman,
A big
Edwin
secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Edwin Rios. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. The Tides holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1-1.
Smoked on the ground to second. There in plenty of time ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, the Tide's out in front 4-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
bat.
back. It's the top of the 9th,
Number
and there's a new
33.
pitcher on the mound, Brent Suter. Doesn't get a lot of strikeouts.
Suter.
Pretty reliant on getting soft
Leading
contact,
off
and
for
the defense
Norfolk,
doing
the
the work.
center fielder,
We
Daz
head back to the top of the order.
Cameron.
Here's the center fielder, Daz Cameron. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a flyout in this game. Slider clips the zone. Fouled off down the right side. Got the swinging strikeout. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th. 1 down,
The
base
third
is empty
baseman,
here in the
number
9th.
16, Kobe Mayo.
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Young, the lefty, looking to be getting ready. Bounced up the middle. And that's an
He's out.
What a defensive effort there. Tough to even
Now
get to the
batting,
ball. And then
right
an
fielder
excellent
has
off-balance throw. He
Kurzad.
really showed some great athletic ability as well as strong fundamentals on that play. Kerstad, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2 now. And that just misses. Set down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 hitters will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Tides lead it 4-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer,
Number 61.
Dylan Coleman. With this being a
Dylan
save opportunity, not
Coleman.
much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. Digging in for the bats,
leading off
Davis
for the
Wenzel.
bats, the designated hitter, Davis Wenzel.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And that's ripped into right. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And
One
that's
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly to left.
Ball, ball, ball.
1 up, 1 down. Looking at his swing right now, the mechanics just
Now
seem out
batting,
of whack.
the third
Might need to
baseman,
go back to how he
yeah.
was swinging it earlier this year.
Collier.
1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. And fires in a heater at 95. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Kerstaff. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So down to their final out of this one.
God.
That one finds the zone.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's outside.
They're down to their final strike of the game. 3
ball,
Ks
2
already
strikes.
for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. In the air to right, and that should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
I slide, I trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the